Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here with another video for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to me. And today we're going to be talking about, can the market keep running up to new all-time highs? Is it impervious to what's going on around in the world? But before I get into it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It helps the channel out so much, as right now I'm just a small channel, but I'm posting videos Monday through Friday with an occasional Sunday video, and I cover everything related to the stock market and the finance news. So if you're interested in all of that, make sure to hit that button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. And now the first point I really wanted to talk about today concerning this video is just that the market doesn't really have to make a whole lot of sense, to be honest. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people think, oh, because all of this stuff is happening around the world, this thing is happening, we may face shutdowns, so on, and whatever else they think. Yeah, that may be affecting us in the immediate future, but the stock market doesn't necessarily reflect that immediately or ever show it. Stock market is a crazy place. It's really unpredictable, and that's why it's always told to you, nobody truly knows what's going on. If anybody really says that they know, they don't. They're lying to you. We can have educated guesses, ideas on where it's going, but nobody knows 100% certain where the market is heading. And another point, so point number 2, is going to be the market doesn't exactly reflect the economy. And now I know when I was first getting into the stock market, I thought they were probably going to mirror each other, that they ran hand in hand. That just isn't the case. Because as we saw in 2020 was a great example, that even though the market took a huge hit to it in March, it has just ripped up since. And a lot of people have argued that that is the opposite of how the economy has been. Unemployment rate is still probably around double where it was before the pandemic hit. And so really just need to reiterate to you guys that just because the economy seems maybe shaky, unstable, or not safe, the stock market does not reflect that exactly. What the stock market does, it expects future results. So the stock market could be looking a year from now, 2 years from now, and that's these prices that we're looking at now. Stock market indicates future pricing and future actions. So that's something you really have to keep in mind when really considering about markets hitting all-time highs or vice versa. With that being said, this third point is the market without a doubt could continue to run up at the pace it's going. And I know it's insane to say, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just that's just the way the market's been going. That's been the trend. Everybody says the trend is your friend, and that's so very true. You don't want to be the person that's trying to break the trend. It doesn't really work that way. You really have to just kind of ride with it, the wave. And right now, the market doesn't really show any signs of really slowing down, at least in the immediate future. And to play off of that point, the next point is no one knows about the crash or if there's going to be a crash. And for that point alone, that can make the market continue to stay where it's at or even rip up higher, just because there's no known fact if the market's going to rip down or not. And like I've said in previous videos, if you are listening to somebody that is 100% certain that there's going to be a crash and they are telling you to do stuff for it, please do not. People will tell you things, especially if you're paying them to do different things. It's just, please don't get caught up in that. Do your own due diligence, watch the market yourself, read news headlines. It is very important to do all this information yourself, so that way you don't get caught in a hard place trying to listen to somebody else about something you have no clue is going to happen. As I always say, when it comes to finances, it's best to get yourself financially literate and understanding what's going on yourself rather than putting your trust in somebody else's hands. But I digress. But with the best point out of this whole video, whether you think the market's going to rip up or rip down, it's just very important to stick to your plan and adjust accordingly if something changes. And now why this is so important is that you need to have an investing plan or an investing strategy going into really any trade, any situation that you're putting yourself in. So that way you understand exactly what's going to be happening. You should try to plan for every outcome that you think could be possible and really go from there. And so that means if the market rips up and your strategy is doing well, great, keep it going. But if you start to see, let's say there's going to be a crash happening, you need to be able to pivot your positions or maybe trim down a position, add positions when they get low. You just need to be able to move your footing and be able to adjust with what the market is giving you. And that's what's very, very important to do. And if you guys are watching right now to this point in the video, make sure to drop a comment saying what you think the outlook of the market's going to be in the next couple months. For me, it's really, I don't know, it could be either way for me. I can't decide yet. But then the next thing I have for you guys is that what it's looking like currently is that there's going to be kind of a melt up for a little while until something maybe big newsworthy, huge news drops, whatever is the case. It looks like we're just going to slowly melt up as of right now. But of course, I could 100% be dead wrong, and then I can look back at this video and laugh at myself. But it looks like it's just going to slowly build up, and then maybe around end of February, March time, we may get some more news or more things uncovered. They may bring down the market a little bit, but I don't want to get into too many specifics. This video is about how the market, without a doubt, can just continually run without us even thinking about it. But as I stated earlier in the video, the market doesn't have to stay sane, doesn't have to make sense, doesn't reflect the economy, can keep going up just because that's where the money's going, that's where everybody's putting their stuff. So don't think just because you know a secret tip or you think the market's going to collapse because of this one thing, it's going to do that. The market is a beast. It can just keep going without you even wondering what happened, and then next thing you know, you're out a lot of money because you either missed an opportunity or you tried to time the market in a reverse position or whatever the case is. So just be smart with that and become more and more financially literate with the more time you have in the market. But if you guys enjoyed this video today and the content, please subscribe to my channel. It would really, really mean a lot to me. It goes such a long way in helping me out and putting out future videos. As I do post videos Monday through Friday with an occasional Sunday video. So if you like this type of content, just hit that button. It takes 1 second. But with all that information out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching in. Have a great day.